In this video, we will cover the grid control. The grid control acts as a container, allowing users to drop other controls into it. Like panels and screens, it too can be set to an asset type, which we'll see at the end of the video. When we first place a grid on the screen, you'll see there are 3 columns indicated by the 3 dashes. We can increase or decrease this amount using the column count property. When we attempt to drop control into it, you will notice a snapping motion whenever the control gets close to the cell. As soon as a control is added, another row appears beneath. Controls can be duplicated into the adjacent cell using the duplicate button in the bottom right corner, or by using Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V to copy and paste. Let's add a few more controls to the grid. Next, we can add some headers to our columns. Then we'll change the horizontal alignment of our headers using the column alignment property. We can also change the width of each column using a percentage of the entire grid. Any columns that are not adjusted will be divided equally with whatever percentage is left over. Next, let's perform column calculations. There are 4 basic calculations to choose from, the output of which will be displayed at the bottom of the grid. Let's choose some. Finally, we'll take a look at the asset properties of a grid. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a grid can be linked to an asset type if the system is configured with a virtual view where assets are defined. Let's start a new grid. The asset properties will only be visible if a virtual view exists. Using the asset type property, we'll select the asset icon and choose a virtual view. Next, select an asset type. Immediately, the first column is populated with an asset label displaying the asset path of each instance. Then as we add controls to subsequent columns, each row will display the tag value that corresponds to that instance, assuming it has that tag. Filters can then be applied using the header at the top to exclude or sort asset instances. So if we want to order our assets by the flow tag, we can use sort by space, followed by the tag name in square brackets, which is case sensitive. This will default to ascending order. If we want descending order, we can add another space after the tag and type DESC. Clicking the refresh button manually refreshes the filter, or we can set a template refresh interval. So if I want this grid to reevaluate the filter every minute, I'll just use 1M. The template filter also contains the text for the filter, which is useful if choosing to hide the header. The template footer can also be disabled. For more information on the different filtering options for asset grids, visit our Help Center using the URL shown here and search How to Filter Grids. The last property we'll look at is the template page size. This controls how many asset instances are loaded within a single page. Right now, I have 47 pumps. If I set this value to 25, navigation arrows will appear on the grid, allowing me to navigate to the next page of assets. So that's all for grids. Thanks for watching.